Hey, what's up? It's Patrick Ishros via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about caring what everyone thinks about you makes you a slave, you know? And some people may be like, okay, so how does caring what everyone thinks about you make you a slave? How does that happen? Well, when you care what everyone thinks about you, it could make you a slave is because you become a prisoner to people's opinions, you know? And don't you know that the more you listen to all these people opinions and this and that about you, you're listening to everybody's opinions about your life. Uh, don't you know that that could sway you in the wrong direction? Don't you know that that could, it kind of like slowly could draft you into becoming who they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? It could slowly draft you into becoming a people pleaser because you're too busy worried about what everyone thinks about you. You care too much what everybody thinks about you. So now you are slowly drafting into, not drafting, you are slowly drifting into becoming the person they want you to be. You are slowly drifting into becoming a people pleaser. And what is a people pleaser? What is a people pleaser? A slave, bruh. Bruh, a people pleaser is a slave. It's really the same thing. Because think about it. Why are you being a people pleaser when God did not even create you to be a people pleaser, bro? God, who created you to be a people pleaser? God never told you to be a people pleaser, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you care what everyone thinks about you, bro, you could slowly just become a people pleaser, and it's just slavery, bro. Because you are, you know what I'm saying? You are allowing the opinions of people to control you. Whether it be they controlling your emotions, whether it be they controlling your mind and how you think about yourself and how you view yourself. When you care what everybody thinks about you and how they view you, it's as though they're controlling your thoughts and your mind, because now that's all you're thinking about. That's all that's running through your head. You know what I'm saying? And that's literally it's literally putting you into chains. It's putting you into slavery, bro. You know? One thing about people pleasers, bro, a people pleaser is literally a slave to the opinions of man, bro. Not the opinions of God, the opinions of man, bro. Don't you know how dangerous that is to be a slave to the opinions of man? You care what everybody think about you. You care what everybody think about you. But when it comes to what God think about you, you don't even care what God thinks about you. Because if you cared what God thinks about you, then you would automatically not care what people think about you. I'm going to repeat it one more time. If you cared what God thoughts about you, then you would not care what people think about you. Because if you cared what God thinks about you, God is going to tell you that, hey, stop caring what all these people think about you. Literally, bro, like, God is going to tell you to stop caring what these people think about you. So if you care, some people value the opinions of man more than they value the opinions of God. See, that's the problem. That's how you become a slave. You become a slave by listening to what everybody, you know what I'm saying? Listening to all these different what people think about you, bro. And I see it all the time. To whereas, let's say you got an up and coming artist or whatever. Really, it's not even an artist. It's whatever profession people pursue. Let's say they a model, they an artist, they a singer, they a YouTuber. You got YouTubers out there to whereas, oh, you know, if I make this video, it ain't gonna get views and this and that. So let me care and entertain what people is going to gravitate to. And slowly you start to drift from your true self. And now you are becoming a product of what the people want instead of becoming what God wants. You are becoming a product of what the people want instead of becoming what God wants. If you get swayed and if you get drifted away by what the people want and what the people care about, because let me tell you something about what a lot of people want. A lot of people want negativity. A lot of people want toxicity. A lot of people want what's negative. A lot of people want the poison. A lot of people don't want the healing. They want the poison. So if you get swayed into what people want, and if you care what people think about you and what you're doing and this and that, you care about what people think that God wants you to do. God wants you to do that. But you caring what people think about what God wants you to do. You know, man, like if you caring about what people think about what God wants you to do, then you are going to end up watering down what you're supposed to be doing. Every time, bro, I'm gonna tell you something about people and what people think about you. Every time you're listening to what these people think about you, you go end up watering down whatever you are doing. You go end up watering down your authenticity. You go end up watering down who you truly are. And the reason why you are watering down your authenticity, and you are watering down your true self and who you truly are as a person, is because you're listening to all these what people think about you, man. You're listening to what people prefer. And it's a trap that a lot of people fall into. A lot of people fall into the trap of following what people want instead of what God wants. You are falling into the trap. And bro, let me tell you something about this trap. It's very subtle. Yo, this trap is very subtle. Before you know it, you could be like, oh, let me just do this because the people want it. Let me just do this because the people want it. Before you know it, these people turning you into the devil. I'm going to repeat it one more time. It starts off very subtle. Or let me just sway away from my true self and my true purpose for a little bit because the people prefer this. Let me do this. Let me do what the people prefer. Oh, you know, you start tweaking a few things here and there. You start tweaking a few things. Next thing you know, you tweak the second thing. You tweak the next thing. Before you know it, you done tweaked your whole personality. You're not who you don't even you abandoned your true personality, and now you adopted the personality of the opinions of man. What? It happens in a very subtle way. Then it starts to grow. It's like a seed, bro. Once you start to get off the path of God's plan and you start listening to what everybody thinks about you, it starts off subtle. Before you know it, you're tweaking your true self. You're tweaking your true purpose. Before you know it, now you're on a different path of entertaining the opinions of man. And majority of these people out here, they love negativity and toxicity. So now before you know it, you're a full-blown devil. Because you're listening to what everybody thinks about you. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know that majority of people, they don't want the truth? Majority of people, they don't want what's positive. Majority of people want what's negative. So if you just base your life off of what people think about you and the opinions of people, then you're just going to end up in a situation where you're going to lose your true self. You're going to lose yourself, first of all. Yo, why do you think people become successful and they achieve success in all these different industries, but the cost of that success is them losing themselves because they're too busy listening to the opinions of people along the way? Listening to a bunch of people who is not following God's plan for their life. Listening to a bunch of people who only want negativity and toxicity and drama and beef and gossip. And now, before you know it, you done lost yourself. You don't even know who you are anymore. You achieve success. That is true. But you achieve success, you lost who you are. You don't even know who you are anymore. Don't you know how many people reach success, but they don't even know who they are anymore? Because along the way, you know what I'm saying? Let's say they was following God's path when they started. Along the way, they start entertaining the opinions of people and what people like and this and that. So now they going based off of where the people are. Now they losing them true selves. They abandoning their true self for success. Are you going to abandon your true self for success, bro? And let me tell you something. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy staying true to yourself. It is not easy staying true to yourself. Don't let them lie to you out there, bro. It is not easy staying true to yourself because Like I say, majority of people, you know, so it's so many people who not gonna rock with the real you. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people who's not gonna support the real you. It's so many people out there who's not gonna let me just put it like this. It's more people who's gonna support the fake version of you than the people who's gonna support the real version of you. So if you're talking about a numbers game, majority of people is gonna support the fake you. But the real you is going to be a lower number. You know what I'm saying? But when you stick to God's plan, God will make a way for you to whereas you get people who really love you for you. You know, sometimes it might not be the bigger audience that you probably wanted, but it's going to be people who really love you for you and rock with you, as opposed to having a big audience of people who don't even care about you. They only care about that fake version of you that they basically engineered. Don't you know that the opinions of man could engineer a person? It's like a chemistry class. The opinions of man could be poured into your spirit, and now you are a product of the opinions of people. You are a product of the opinions of men and women and all this stuff. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you what I know. But staying true to yourself is a fight. You could feel it too. You're going to be like, man, by me being myself, man, I'm not getting like the support that the enough support that I'm looking for by me being myself. But don't you worry about that, man. You keep trusting God, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to sell out your true self and then go out there and then lose yourself just because people support the fake version of you. Then you lose yourself for what? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna enjoy your success when you then lost who you truly are? I'm gonna repeat it one more time. How you gonna enjoy your success when you then lost who you truly are? You're not even there anymore. Like, you don't even know who you are. How, bruh? You know what I'm saying? But that's just basically all I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.